Welcome to Can You Imagine What If? The channel where curiosity meets the impossible. What if the Earth stopped spinning? What if animals could talk? What if the sun disappeared? We dive into the most fascinating, mind-bending scenarios and explore the science, history, and imagination behind them. So buckle up, because the world of what if is just one click away. Gravity. It's the invisible force that keeps our feet on the ground, holds our planet together, and governs the motions of celestial bodies in the universe. But what if, for some unimaginable reason, gravity simply stopped working? What would happen to the Earth, its inhabitants, and the universe as a whole? Let's start with the immediate consequences. Gravity is what keeps everything anchored to the surface of our planet. The moment it ceases to exist, anything not attached to the ground would start drifting away. Buildings, vehicles, and even people would float upward into the sky. It wouldn't be a gentle rise either. Without gravity, there's nothing to stop the upward motion, so you'd keep accelerating away from the Earth until you were in the vacuum of space. Needless to say, survival would become nearly impossible for most life forms. Earth itself would face catastrophic changes. Gravity is the glue holding our planet together. Without it, the planet would literally disintegrate. The molten core, the mantle, and the crust would separate, scattering debris into space. The atmosphere, no longer held in place, would dissipate almost instantly, leaving Earth barren and lifeless. Oceans, lakes, and rivers would vaporize into space, and any semblance of our blue planet would vanish. What about the Moon and other celestial bodies? Gravity is the force responsible for the Earth's orbit around the Sun and the Moon's orbit around Earth. Without it, the Moon would drift off into space, and Earth would shoot off in a straight line, no longer tethered to the Sun. This trajectory would take us out of the habitable zone where liquid water can exist, subjecting the planet to extreme cold and darkness. Essentially, Earth would become a frozen wasteland, drifting aimlessly through the cosmos. But let's consider the larger implications. Gravity governs not just Earth, but the entire universe. Planets, stars, galaxies, and even black holes rely on gravitational forces to maintain their structure and function. Without gravity, stars would no longer be able to fuse hydrogen into helium, effectively ending all processes of stellar life. Black holes, which are regions of intense gravitational pull, would cease to exist, potentially releasing massive amounts of energy as they dissipate. Galaxies would unravel, and the universe itself could collapse into chaos. Life as we know it would be impossible to sustain. Plants depend on gravity to pull water and nutrients from their roots to their leaves. Animals rely on gravity for movement and balance. Human physiology is also intricately tied to gravity. Without it, our muscles and bones would weaken, and our cardiovascular systems would struggle to function properly. Even our sense of orientation would fail, leaving us disoriented and incapacitated. Could humans adapt to a world without gravity? The short answer is no, at least not in the ways we currently live. To survive, we'd need entirely new technologies and systems to create artificial gravity in confined spaces, such as rotating space stations. However, these solutions wouldn't address the broader collapse of ecosystems, agriculture, and weather systems that depend on gravity's influence. And what about time? Gravity also plays a crucial role in the fabric of space-time, as described by Einstein's theory of general relativity. Without gravity, the very structure of time as we understand it could change, leading to unpredictable and possibly catastrophic effects on the universe's timeline. Let's think about the cultural and psychological impact. Gravity isn't just a physical force, it's a constant, a fundamental part of our reality. Its absence would challenge everything we know about the natural world, forcing humanity to rethink our understanding of the universe. Stories, art, and science would take on entirely new dimensions as we grappled with this unimaginable change. Of course, the scenario of gravity stopping altogether is purely hypothetical. Gravity is a fundamental force of nature, and its sudden disappearance is beyond the realm of possibility according to our current understanding of physics. But exploring this what-if scenario reminds us of just how dependent we are on forces we cannot see or touch. So what would we learn from a world without gravity? Perhaps it's a deeper appreciation for the delicate balance of forces that make life possible. From the orbits of planets to the growth of a single flower, gravity is a silent architect shaping our existence. Thanks for exploring the impossible with us. If you loved today's what-if scenario, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an adventure into the unknown. Have a what-if question of your own? Drop it in the comments. We just might feature it in our next video. Until next time, keep imagining the impossible.